Hi, I'm Jacob. This is the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors Tactical Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about how to set your gear up. Specifically, we're going to talk about PALS webbing and MOLLE attachments. So sit down, get your notebooks out, and get your BCGs on. The first thing that I want to do is talk to you about why properly installing your MOLLE gear is so crucial. So often in Afghanistan and afterwards, I've seen people who, whether on their kit or on their bags, will just attach the top two sections of MOLLE webbing, and their pouch, whatever it is that they have attached, will flap around in the breeze. And often in the military, these were the same people, usually in a support role in the military, who after every ruck march and every field problem would be in sick call. These guys are going down for microfractures and for injuries and strains and all kinds of stuff. And what they don't realize is when you're wearing weight and kit, having all of this weight constantly moving around on your body while your body is under stress is causing all of your stabilizer muscles to be acting all the time. They're going to wear out. You're going to be bone on bone. You're going to destroy your body. So if you have PALS webbing and MOLLE gear, whether you're a bushcrafter, a survivalist, a tactical guy, whether you're talking about a kit, a backpack, I don't know, a drop leg, whatever it is, doing your gear right will pay off every single time. You have to do it right. All right, so we're going to get into the meat and potatoes here. This is a Hidden Woodsman 20-liter day ruck. It is my favorite pack. This is a tactical tailor pouch that I've been using since before my deployment for a weapons cleaning kit. This thing has seen an insane number of miles. So the concept of what I'm going to talk to you about here today is simply that you need to use every single line of PALS webbing. Whatever style of attachment you have, it should weave up and in and out every time. Not just two or as many times as you possibly can. So if you only have 2 rows of webbing, you got to attach something. Use all of the PALS webbing that's available to you every time, like I'm about to show you. You'll notice that I sped the video of me working on this up. There's a reason for that. It takes a little bit of time. It's quite possible, as I'm sure that someone will point out, that I just suck at it. But regardless, whether I suck at it or not, my gear is going to be properly put together. That's what's important. I do, however, have a few tips that can help you make it suck less or make it take less time. The most important one is make sure that the item that you're attaching a pouch to is empty, and make sure that the pouch itself also is empty. This is especially important if you're talking about a plate carrier. Take the plates out when you're putting your pouches on, because it can be an absolute nightmare putting that stuff together when your plate carrier is taut from having a plate in it. So at the end of the day, doing this properly can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Guess what? That's probably why people don't do it properly. But if you're watching this video, you're probably not in the military. You don't have sick call to go to. You don't get to just sham out of work and sham out of your job because you're injured, because you don't care enough to do the stuff the right way, or you act like you're injured, however that works. Therefore, it would behoove you to take the time and do this right. And not only that, it's going to make your gear last longer, because it's not nice on your PALS webbing when you've only got it through a single section of webbing there, and you load this thing up with a bunch of weight. You dive under cover and you rip that crap off, etc., etc., etc. Maybe that doesn't matter for Mr. Army dude who didn't pay for it, but if you're paying for your gear, you don't want to bust it, right? You want it to perform, and hopefully you bought good quality gear in the first place. But even regardless of the quality that you bought, you only do one layer of webbing, you load that up with enough weight, and you give it one too many hard hits, and it's gone. If you're using this in a survival or combat situation and it's gone, that could be a pretty big deal to you. So, do it right. Take the time. If you haven't done it right in the past, don't be embarrassed. Lots of people in the military were never taught to do it right, and they don't do it right. So, as a civilian, if you're not doing it right, it's probably because nobody told you how to do it right, and you didn't realize that there was a problem, because maybe you're not out there doing that 12-mile ruck that's an absolute suckfest, or diving behind cover. What I'm telling you is that even if you're not doing a 12 or 20 or whatever mile ruck, or days in a row, or diving behind cover, or getting shot at, or anything else, even if you're just the average Joe Blow dude who's throwing a couple things together, it will still be beneficial for you to take the time to do it right. And when you take the time to do your MOLLE and PALS webbing right, guess what? If you don't do your positioning right for weight and balance, and you have to undo it, it's going to take a little bit longer to do that too. But at the end of the day, you have to use your kit to find out how to make it right. You have to spend the time making it right, and when you're done, all of that effort will pay off. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope that you have a blessed day.
The ancient march, played by the United States Marine Pipe and the Drum Corps.